Hi everybody, welcome to our latest video. Just about got time to do this video on a cold Friday afternoon as the sun's starting to go down. But some of you may actually recognise this bike, some of the regular followers to our Facebook page. And as you can probably see, she's a beautiful Aprilia SL1000 Falco. Now this particular bike is the last of the Falcos, 2005 on an 05 plate, and she's covered just 8,155 miles. Really beautiful bike in lovely condition, and in my humble opinion probably in the best colours as well. So this particular bike, as I say, we sold this just over a year ago to Paul in Suffolk. And it's with some sadness that the bike comes back into stock, as Paul is unable to ride again at the moment. The mileage on the bike when we sold it to Paul was 7,200, so Paul's done just under 1,000 miles on the bike in that year. And I have to say, not a great deal has changed from when he bought the bike. Condition wise, still as lovely as ever. And we genuinely think that it's probably one of the best SL Falcos in the country, if not the best. Certainly one of the most low mileage examples. As you can see, if I do some close-ups, just how clean she is. You can see the engine casings. There's no marks or even any paint bubbling or corrosion or anything like that. She isn't without the odd blemish, which I think most people could probably forgive an 11-year-old bike. But firstly, I'm going to start off with some of the specification on this bike. You can see a nice tall tinted screen that you can tuck behind. And do you know what? You need that screen because this is a deceptively fast bike. It's powered by the 118 brake horsepower 60-degree V-twin engine that comes out of the RSV Mille. And as I say, you know, it's not the lightest bike in the world, but it's definitely no slouch. You know, I think today we're spoilt with tales of 200 brake horsepower and traction control, but certainly a torquey 120 brake horsepower twin is enough still to frighten most people on the road, I have to say. So we've got the tall screen. You'll also see that we've got these extra wide mirrors. So for those of you that aren't built like Danny Pedrosa, myself included, they actually give you the opportunity to see what's behind you rather than just looking at your shoulders. So last year, before the bike went out, we fitted these rather nice looking Viper wavy discs and new brake pads. You can see she's got a genuine Aprilia belly pan, which certainly tidies up the bottom end no end, certainly compared to one without. And then moving up the bike, you can see we've got a Sargent gel comfort seat, and we've got the standard seat as well. Colour-coded pillion cover, and you can see this racking system at the back. And obviously we haven't fitted it for the purposes of the video, but this basically allows you to fit a 51 litre Ventura travel bag system. So for those of you that like a bit of touring, that gives you a bit of flexibility, but as you can see, very easy to undo. Just a couple of 13mm bolts each side. Okay, probably the nicest thing about this bike are these gorgeous blue flame alloy exhausts. We've actually got the baffles in at the moment, and I will start her up for you in a moment. She sounds absolutely lovely as it is, and for the purposes of being able to hear me while I carry out the video, we'll leave the baffles in. But with them removed, it sounds astonishing, this bike. just as a big booming V-twin should. Okay, so she also had a brand new Continental tyre fitted when Paul bought the bike last year, so that's done just under 1,000 miles and still in excellent order, as you can see. Now we've also got fully adjustable alloy levers on the clutch and brake. And just to replace the standard items that always corrode and go a bit milky, as you can see, we've got Protec billet clutch and brake reservoir caps there. And we've got a carbon fibre dash surround and some carbon fibre covering on the top yoke. Okay, I'll just start her up for you. She's fitted with a meter alarm. We've got 2 keys and 2 alarm fobs. So just forgive the wobble of the camera while I start her up. As you can see there, actually just slightly more. We've ridden the bike this morning, 8,163 miles. Hopefully you can see that in the glare of the sun. I have to say, for an 11-year-old bike, I think the paintwork on this bike is a 9.5 out of 10. There are just a couple of minor blemishes on the edge of the tank there, which is that's merely just a little bit of lacquer peeling, but in the interest of being honest and open, I think it's worth showing. You see, we've got tank protection film where your knees sit there, venter shield, and you can probably, I don't know if you can make out in the video, but we've got venter shield on the nose cone and also on the leading edge of the front fender as well. Okay, let's just give that throttle a blip so you can hear those fantastic exhausts. So there you go, that's what the Falco sounds like with Blue Flame exhausts. And just to add, as I say, she's got a full service history, and before she was sold last year she had a full service which included engine oil and filter, air filter, spark plugs, new clutch plates, new rear tyre, coolant flush, you name it, it had it. It's a very well maintained bike, beautiful to ride, sounds fantastic, goes like a rocket, and she's available at 3795. I hope you enjoyed the video.